those of you guys that have seen the shorts, you guys know exactly what this video is about and what car I'm going to end up showing here in a little bit. But I just kind of want to go on a rant about the Evo and how I'm never going to own another Mitsubishi again. So, I've owned a few Mitsubishis in my life. I've had, I think, like 5 GSXs, a couple Talons, and 3 Evos. Was that 3? With the black one, the other black one, the 5 Evos. I've owned 5 Evos. So the first couple, great, all right? I guess the first one wasn't that great. It was kind of like it was definitely one of them fixer-uppers that actually ran and drove, and I got rid of it pretty quick because I got lied to from a previous owner. The second one was my Evo 9, which it was a lot of fun, but I ended up trading it for my Supra, so I was able to get my first Supra from that Evo. And we proceeded to get 2 more Evos that I got lied to about, and then they just wouldn't work. One I rebuilt and everything, it ran good, and then suddenly was just on 2 cylinders, wouldn't run anymore, and I sold it. And then I got lied to about the blue one, which got ass-packed and was crap, so I gave up on it. And then I decided, finally, I will just get one that I know for a fact works. 49,000 original miles, was dyno tuned and everything. I get it home, drove it twice, and it pushed the head gasket out of the freaking head. Then I proceeded to rebuild it, and then drove it again, twice. And then it spun a bearing. So then I rebuilt it one more time, and it started spinning a bearing after freaking idling, basically. So I, you know, it was insane. I had absolutely annoying. Being able to drive a car 4 times and rebuild it twice. What incredible odds. That is 2, 4, 4. That is literally half the time I spent rebuilding it. And I drove it maybe 30 miles. So, with all that, I freaked out. Decided to just like listed the damn car. The rod bearings were just lightly scored. I probably could have put it back together, and if it was a JZ, I would have been like, oh, we're good. I will just flush the oil, put some new oil in, and it'll just run through it. We'll be good to go. Not with this damn thing. I decided, no way. I listed it up for $25K, sold it in 30 minutes, and then it went to the part out god. And the heavens blessed me with, watch that car. It got parted out. They blessed me. Got to watch it get sold all over the place. So that car is no longer. I was on the lookout for another 240. I was trying to get a genuine kooky. I wanted one in green. I was going to do a very stock, 100% stock car. So I was going to do a stock kooky, and I was going to go order my JZ. I was going to order my t56. We were going to do a full street build or whatever. So that way we can have like a nice companion to Ricebox here, since Ricebox has become quite the freaking race car now, even though it's more streetable than it was with the dog box. Coincidentally, don't understand how that works. And one of my buddies, who I have known for quite a while now, who's been a follower of the channel, Mr. Eric, was like, brother, come get my Z. And at the time, I didn't want to spend that kind of money just because I didn't really want to blow a whole bunch of money. Or I wasn't looking for another Supra at the time. Otherwise, I mean, I definitely would have bought another Supra if I was wanting to spend more than I was going to. Because I was really trying to spend about 30-ish thousand or whatever just to get myself back into a nice JZ platform. That would have been very nice and comfortable and streetable. And, well, he decided to come down on the price, knowing that it's me, and decided to sell me his Z, which I watched this car get built. I watched it get tuned. I watched it run a 470 60 to 130 with a slow shift, which, by the way, I can definitely get in there and make it run faster if I wanted to. The car is a freaking animal. So we're gonna run through this thing for really quick. Just want to do a walk around of the new Z. I'll give you guys some secret history that even Eric doesn't know. So, really funny thing. So, every time Eric would post up a 60 to 130, I'd be like, damn, I'm going to go faster than that. So, I'd get in the 240, I'd turn it up just a little bit, and I'd crack out another time that was just a little bit faster than his. And then he'd go a little faster. And then I'd jump back in this, I'd turn up the boost some more, and I'd crack out another one that's faster. And then, well, you know, I think, what was it, last year or the year before last, I think, I jumped in it, I cracked out a 430, and he just never got to that point. So, like, he doesn't even know this, but I think it's really funny that This was the secret rival that I was racing against for 60 to 130 times, just because it was cool. I got to watch this car get built, got to watch it go faster and faster, and then I just bought my rival's car. So, like, I win, Eric. I freaking win. I beat you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because the Supra that you're getting, it's not the rival car. This is. So, you lose, and you didn't even know it. So, jumping into this thing, guys. I need to vacuum it. I just cleaned up the windows and everything. It is a T-top car, full interior. I just put the stereo in, so that's the same stereo that I put in every single car, so I got a new panel and everything. This thing is exquisite. So, it's on a Haltech Elite 2500, which is actually my first Haltech with the Nexus software, and I will say, it is actually really, really nice. Very much resembles the ECU Master, and then much more resembles the ECU Master Pro, which I'm pretty sure the ECU Master Pro just kind of actually resembles the Haltech. But Haltech Dash, and then I just put in Android Auto. So this thing is awesome. This is really what I wanted to get in the 240, which we would get the ECU Master ADU. ECU is underneath the carpet over there. We're on them stock seats. Car's a T-top. It's got some freaking Hypergram wheels. I'm pretty sure they're Koenigs. These things look amazing. So there are 305s on the back and 255s on the front. And upon, I was looking up the fitment and stuff of tire sizes that I can get for this. I can fit a 335 in the rear and a 285 in the front with no modifications. That's like some R35 freaking crap. It's on some good coilovers. The car does not rub at all, and it's got this indestructible bumper from KBD. So like this thing literally cannot be destroyed. Lifetime warranty if somehow you manage to do it. And we're gonna pop the hood real quick because all the treat to this car is under the hood. Now, if you guys watch the shorts, you guys know exactly what I'm about to show you. But for those of you that don't know or haven't looked at the car, this is probably one of my favorite engine bays ever. And the reason why I say that is because it resembles my white Supra incredibly well. So this is exactly what I would have done to an engine bay had I built one of these. It's like, I mean, it's almost identical. Like, I had the same catch can in the Supra, the same freaking reservoir for the power steering in the Supra. Like, everything is like it was in the white Supra. Painted engine bay, and it's like perfectly tucked. Like, it's just gorgeous. The engine bay is all paint matched and everything. It's paint matched to this, paint matched. It's just, it looks amazing. So it also has a V-mount radiator and intercooler setup. This thing, I can do a back-to-back pull and it will not get over 190 degrees. So there's two spout fans underneath that radiator, and that radiator is like 2 inches thick. So air comes in, gets sucked down, and then at the same time ramps up into the intercooler, which is up on the top. The engine bay doesn't see any of the heat from the radiator, which is actually insane. It also has some of the shortest intercooler pipes I've ever seen. It's quite like this. Like, it's from the throttle body to the intercooler is the size of my thumb and pinky. So this is actually one of them cars that I could put my trusty favorite clamps on, like what I've got here with Ricebox. But it hasn't blown any couplers yet, which is good because that's my biggest pet peeve in boosted applications. It has actually got a Pulsar 7375C, and that is actually almost similar to what's on the 240. The 240, you guys will notice, is a little bit laggier. This is a compact G42 1200, and this is just the regular G42 1200. I've got a 5-inch inlet on this one, and this one here has a 4-inch inlet. That one over there, I have a little bit larger hot side, and then this one is a 101. That one over there is a 115, so it's got a little bit more lag, but since it's an automatic, it doesn't really matter. And then we got the gravy, guys. The gravy on the mashed potatoes and the freaking biscuits, all right, is the fact that it has my favorite transmission. The old Grannis T56 Magnum. So this car is literally just stacked. Not only does it feel like a Mark IV Supra when I'm sitting inside the cabin, especially when I got the T-tops off, it feels like a Targa top car. It has literally a mega short wheelbase. The car is short in general, just like a Supra. The wheelbase is shorter than a Supra because it only has 2 seats. It's got a 2JZ. This thing is making, and my butt dyno says you're about to get your ass gapped. It's about 900 horsepower, like it's easily that much, with a t56. Also, the drive shaft is like 2 foot long. So like, how are you gonna break that, man? Like that's freaking insane. So, I haven't been this excited about a car because I did get it delivered. All right, so here we go, just took a delivery. And we're back to the roots. I'll tell the story here in a little bit, but it says quite a wonderful feeling having another Z again. Except this one's really spicy. I have not been this excited about a car since I got my red Supra like 4 years ago. I mean, this thing is like freaking insane. So I'll throw in a couple of roller clips of the car if you guys haven't seen the shorts. And yeah, I just want to do a little walk around of the Z, which I am gonna call the UNFAIRLADY Z because it's not very fair. Yeah, it's just insane. Like it's incredibly fast. It's a whole lot of fun. It's one of these cars that you just cannot get used to. So, let's. We've got, it's a built head, right? It's almost exactly the same as Ricebox. It does have shimmed buckets. It doesn't have shimless, and it's got BC 272 cams with the springs, studs. The bottom end is stock rods, stock pistons, stock crank. It's got rod bolts, they're ARP rod bolts, and then it's got ARP main studs. So the bottom end is studded, the head is studded, but it's got a stock bottom end, which is crazy because it is doing this kind of power. I'm pretty impressed with Eric's tune. I went over the tune and everything, and it looks really, really good. I did a little bit of smoothing, which is just because it's OCD kind of crap that I go through when I'm tuning. And then I tuned out the VVTi clack, which is more of just like a PID thing. So, yeah. The UNFAIRLADY Z, guys. Welcome the 2JZ car back into the JZ garage. So not only is it clean everywhere else, it's clean on the bottom, and it is absolutely 100% rust-free. The undercarriage is incredibly clean. This thing is just a freaking hoot, man. It's super awesome to drive, and it just looks so weird. Like, if you're not a car person, it just looks really, really bizarre. It's like, it almost looks super car-ish to, like, people who don't know what it is. So, yeah, it's turned heads, and it sounds crazy. It's got a 4-inch exhaust. There it is, guys. I had to do a freaking walk around of this freaking car, so that way everybody can see what's in the garage next to Ricebox. It's just gorgeous. I've got no more desires. I don't want an R35 anymore, experience it. Don't want an RS3 anymore, experience it. And I'm definitely not doing another Mitsubishi. Unfortunately, the Supras are what I had to pay in order to experience those cars. And I ain't got Viper money, and I do not have twin turbo Lambo or R8 money. So we won't be doing any of that stuff. We are back. And at this moment, I'm saying we are back to stay. Just because it's too damn stressful dealing with freaking cars that I don't know anything about. And I watched this car get built, so I know quite a bit about it. But yeah, drop a like for UNFAIRLADY Z, and stay tuned for some of the ripping. This thing is freaking insane. It is hella fast.